What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper 2. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. At the end of the last episode, we learned that we now have access to a massive property, that being the community center right here. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to at least start on it. But again, it's pretty dang big, so it's probably going to take us a decent amount of time to actually complete. So before we get to that, we're going to try to tackle this music studio here for Keith. He says, "Hi there, friend. We want to move back into our old house. We're sort of nostalgic for when we created our first album there, but man, would we prefer to have better recording conditions now. So please, sort the house out for our arrival and add a small music room where we could work." Brent says I probably should have led with that. I'd have to agree. Oh, but don't use the basement for it. We think it could make a really nice home theater. Peace, love, and rock and roll. Let's accept the job, and we'll see what it's all about. Just from the little photos, it looks cute. The shutters are questionable. Might have to do a little bit of work to the outside, or not. Or they're cool with it, which is cool with me. Funky. Okay, straight up bachelor pad vibes, dude. The cheetah print chairs, and a cheetah print armchair. That's pretty wild. Okay. It is funky. It is funky. It's going to be the basement. Here's the upstairs. I love a good A-frame. Yeah, like, what's with all the windows being shuttered shut? Unless they're just trying to keep as much light out of the house as possible. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Got a monkey bedspread. All right. And some interesting wallpaper choice in here. Is that giraffe texture? I don't even know what that is, but they apparently like it. Okay, down here in the basement, he said this isn't where they want their recording studio to be. Kind of wanted a home theater down here maybe instead, so I'll try to deliver on that promise. But where would we put the new recording studio then? Can't be in this room, right? Was it upstairs? There's no shot. No, it's just stains up here. All right, well, let's try to get to work, shall we? I'm gonna start by just getting out our trash can and going around trying to clean up as much trash as we possibly can. Shouldn't be too terrible, right? I mean, it was and is a bachelor pad. The main floor is all clear. Let's make our way upstairs, see if we have any trash up here whatsoever. A little bit here in the bathroom, but I think that's actually it. All right. Time to head down into the dungeon. Oh, I missed that. Okay, we've got some stainage. This is where most of the garbage is. For sure, for sure. And it kind of just looks like maybe broken flooring from the ceiling, maybe. We just got to haul out these two trash bags here. And then we can start probably selling things next, I would think. It's only going to make cleaning that much easier. So they're getting rid of this. That poster, I guess they're not into that sort of thing anymore. This couch, that cabinet, and one more thing. Where? Guess I could cheat a little bit. Oh, it's the crawfish poster. There we go. I was probably staring right at it. You guys were probably yelling at your dang screen. Sorry about it. I'm trying. Oh, we should also get some lights on, too. That might help. Get all the lamps on. Yeah, so this must be where they want their new recording studio to go. I mean, the mic is already here. They got a guitar amp. The piano's already in place. So that kind of checks out. Is there a light switch in here? No. Just a very dark room. And there shouldn't be anything down here, but yeah, all this stuff is gonna need to get sold off. Wait, there was a trash can in the basement, dude. I didn't even have to lug all those trash bags outside. They would have been totally fine. Got some lamps here, though. And a light switch right there. I think it's time to get to cleaning. We'll make our rounds, do our spritzing first, as we do. You know, it doesn't even look that bad, just sprayed. It's not until you use your flipper vision that you're like, oh, okay, there's a lot more than I thought initially. But let's start scrubbing away, dude. Now that we've got all the cleaning out of the way, we're gonna head back down into the dungeon because I'm pretty sure... Oh, we're not gonna be repairing the wall. We're actually just gonna demolish everything that's left. That works for me. That's actually probably a bit easier than repairing this. It does also make for a better home movie theater setup, I suppose. But let's move on to the next task, which is going to be painting. Let's just put one bucket down for now. Oh, we're painting a projector screen up on the wall. That's actually kind of neat. And then this is going to be for the floor. Just painting a projection screen up on the wall instead of actually buying a physical one is really a good idea. It's pretty dang smart. I might have to steal that for a future project of ours, potentially. Let's move on now to furnishings then, since we have the walls and the floors done. The floors, I have to say, look pretty dang good too. I was doubting whether or not they would look good with the brick, but it works. It just plain and simple works. I've got everything mounted to the ceiling now that needs to be, and since they wanted 2 light switches specifically, I decided to kind of just do the lights like that. So we have this switch does the corners and the other one does the not corners, the ones on the inside. I wonder, was the other switch maybe for the projector? No, but we can open that. Still doesn't show anything, but that's cool. There's some movement there. Now for the speakers, I'm gonna try to go with a surround sound type of thing. That one is fine. This one being under the staircase wouldn't be ideal, but it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work out just fine. Entertainment center is gonna go smack dab in the center of the projector screen. That looks pretty solid there. Amplifier, or what was this? Stereo maybe? Gonna try to squeeze that in right there. It's back. It is back, dude. They love their cheetah print. Like, maybe a little too much. Or maybe this is a snow leopard. You never know. It's hard to tell them apart. It really is. Alright, I think that's gonna work out okay. But that is their basement all finished up. Definitely still giving off major bachelor vibes, but it's kind of sick. It's kind of cool at the same time. What do we have left up here then? Got a couple more panels and stuff. Oh, we're building up here. We're enclosing, I bet. We're enclosing, oh yeah, I see it now. I always forget to look here, dude. It's a serious problem that I have. And we can also see their color palette, or their pattern palette. The Sarcastic Reverb must be their band name. Oh yeah, here she is. Here she is. So that is all going to be covered. Now we just have to add their door. That looks all right to me. Looks like we're going to be covering this cinder block with some black brick. But they didn't... Oh, yes, they do. They do have it somewhere else. Never mind. For the rest of their living room slash dining room slash kitchen area, all that we need now is a sofa, a cabinet, and a couple of little decorative bits. Should be pretty straightforward. The color scheme of this place, dude, is just so bizarre to me. We got purple. We got magenta, I guess. There's some green in here. Orangey. I think that's like a dark blue. It's out there. It is out there for sure, for sure. But let's now move into their new recording studio. First thing we need is a dedicated light switch. Let's make sure we're on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 6. That's just sort of standard, standard light switch height, really. So that one should now be triggered by that switch. Perfect. And what else we got in here? The parakeet wallpaper. Yep, that's going in here. And then dark green? I thought it was a bright green at first. So these walls are going to be dark green, and then the parakeet is probably going to go on the purple wall, and maybe right there as well. It's odd, but it's their house. We're just following orders. They don't ever ask us to do this part, but honestly, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if we walked away before we painted inside of the window as well. It works so much better. It looks so much better. And now for this, that's going to stay purple. All right. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Because they'd be doing their audio recordings right here. Maybe they're video recording it as well for their Vimeo. I don't know, dude. It's a good backdrop, though, I suppose. All right. We are almost finished. We just have to buy a new plant because the old one in here, I don't even think I showed that, but it was very dried up and very sickly looking. So we're gonna supply them a brand spanking new one, and then I think we just have to patch up this tile, and that is gonna be all she wrote. A strange little property for sure, but I hope they like it. So we're getting almost $30,000 for that, and it took what, 15 minutes? That's pretty dang good, dude. Here we are, ladies and gents. The final job, the final house, potentially. I really don't know that we have any more after this, but like I said, we're only gonna start it today. We're probably not gonna be able to finish the whole thing. But this email is from Tom, our good pal Tom. He says, hi, remember the ugliest house on this side of the coast title holder, previously known as the Driftwood House? There's a chance it will become a community center after all. It's kind of what the story's been talking about this entire time. But I was under the impression we weren't gonna get the opportunity to work on it. Turns out we are. The fundraising to continue the renovation turned out to be very successful. Even a group of tourists made a handsome donation after taking pictures, naturally. So not only are the materials covered, but there's also enough to pay the best house renovator in the area, and that is us. The previous crew left you a lot to do. The biggest challenge is making the exterior look presentable. You'll make good use of your famous hammer, that's for sure. Besides that, it will need cleaning, finishing the walls and floors, and furnishing. You know the drill. I hope you'll do Pinnacove the honor and deliver the community center the whole town is waiting for. Take care, Tom. All right, Tommy boy. This place from the pictures looks monumental. Yeah, it looks massive, and it lives up to the hype. It certainly lives up to the hype. I'm not going to focus on any of the, like, exclamation waypoints or anything just yet. I want to simply... Wow, okay, somebody got a little angy. I want to just simply walk around and just kind of check things out. Got a lovely little spot here. Lighthouse is close by. This is what I'm most curious about. Like, what is this? Little, what would you call this? Like an eagle's nest? Okay, I can't make that jump. There we go. Okay, you gotta jump and then sprint. It's a little different. Oh, and there's a staircase leading up from down under. Right on. This is wicked, dude. I would imagine that this is probably max build heights. Wouldn't you say? I mean, what is this thing? 3 floors? 4? Maybe 5? Maybe just 4. We've got some boards kind of blocking the staircase there. Is that just a support column? All right. Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy wallpaper, dude. Yikes. And there's more. The wood paneling in here is actually okay. It's just the wallpaper makes it feel really old. And it probably is. But I like these arches a lot. The, like, column sort of banister that they've made around the staircase looks pretty dang good, in my opinion. Got some fake brick. No, real brick, but wallpaper over top of it. And then a blue wall. Okay, some carpet over top of the sofas so they don't get damaged. They look like they're real good sofas, too. Definitely want to make sure you're protecting those things. 100%. Let's keep on trucking, though. Let's see what else we've got in here. Like a... Is this the kitchen, or is this just like a kitchenette? Okay. Hopefully there's going to be like a full-size kitchen. Oh, duh, dude, because it's the community center. I understand. I understand. There's even a little recording studio. Oh, check this out. Like a proper one. That's fresh. The dudes we did the, or maybe it's a dude and a chick, right? That we did the previous job for. They would be freaking out if they saw that. Yeah, we have the men and women's restroom sign right there. Okay, some stalls. Very cool. And then here is the actual kitchen. The full kitchen. That looks quite a bit better. Kind of a weird little side room here. Maybe a good area to grow some plants indoors. And I'm not talking about oregano, okay? Just like normal herbs and things, right? Got a pretty decent area here, though. And a bathroom that has seen some things. This looks like a set for a scary movie. If the movie only took place in a bathroom. It looks pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. And then the room just over the way is very cheerful. Probably a kid's room, or used to be a kid's room. The full wraparound porch is really sick, too. Gotta be honest. Okay, and then we have a basement dungeon as well. Wait, so let's do a quick floor count. Basement would be 1. Main floor would be 2. And then 3. And then 4. I don't know. It could be a little bit more than 4. I mean, technically speaking, there are only 4 floors, but you can see like the separation between the 3rd floor and the 4th right here. Anyways, we'll call it a 4-story. It's a 4-story building here. Let's see what we have behind this next door. Ooh, garage. Nice. That garage is very full of mold. Or maybe just like a weird algae type thing. Oh, they do have a little driveway into here. It's dirt, but it counts. Pretty solid little garage. The basement floor. What are they digging for over here? What is this? Somebody's old Nokia? We can't do anything with it. I guess we'll just leave it there. Somebody's trying to bury that thing. To never be seen again. But I was thinking that the basement area was quite a bit larger than this. It's actually very, very small. And then there's this separate little building down here as well. No idea what that's going to be for. Maybe just storage. But we certainly have our work cut out for us with this one, you guys. It's going to take a considerable amount of time to complete. So I'm just going to start outside by selling all the things that need to be sold. And we'll see what's sort of left after that. The trampolines work? Whoa, dude, that's sick. I wish if you jump from a higher height, it would send you quite a bit higher. I'm tempted to try to jump off the top. I don't think that we could make it from here, but I gotta try, dude. I gotta see if it's possible. So we gotta jump and then sprint to try to make it there. But here goes nothing. From the dang rafters. Oh, we actually did it. Oh, that was so sick. Okay, one more time. Just one more. Same thing. Jump and then sprint. Ooh, we almost didn't make that one. We about clipped our legs, dude, on the railing. That would have been something. We just tumble over the edge. All right, enough messing around. Let's get back to the task at hand. To be honest, I don't really remember seeing the fantastic craftsmanship that went into the side little staircase over here. Oh, we probably didn't use it, did we? But I would guess that's probably something we're going to be demolishing later on. We've got 2 pallets up there on the roof. So we've been jumping at that one. We might end up needing the scaffolding again, but I'm going to sell it, so at least it's out of our hair, out of our way. So much of this stuff is just... Oh, I guess I forgot to check out the basement bathroom. My bad. Nothing to sell in there, but so much of the stuff here on this property is just junk, dude. It's scrap, as far as I'm concerned. We are going to be selling these windows and the garage door. Okay, what else down here? Light switch, that's got to go. This light also over here, I thought. Yeah, another window, another door. Probably this one too. I think I might have missed a couple of things. Yep, here on the main floor. There's one arch. Gotcha. Anything else? I think we're chilling. On the main floor anyways. Let's head upstairs. It's really just some loose cardboard boxes and a little bit of debris here and there, but it's nothing too crazy. up one mo again. It's going to bring us to the top. I did already clean up. There was a broken bottle at like Jack Daniels or something up here. Kind of checks out. And then also like a pizza box and some other stuff. But this was definitely not professionally painted. I mean, you can tell just by the way it is, but also all the splatter that's out here. You got to take your time. You know, you can't rush painting. What's that? We missed some more stuff? Oh, I've got you. Some siding. Some siding just kind of falling off. Yeah, this house was probably in danger of just getting... community center, was probably in danger of just getting straight up torn down with how decrepit it's starting to look. But I think we're making some good progress now already. Well, I just kind of trapped myself in this weird little greenhouse-esque room. So I'm guessing we're going to be demolishing some of these walls. Yeah, that looks way better. With just that gone, dude, that did a lot for the front of this house. You could tell just by looking at it that it wasn't really constructed all that great. What about this thing over here, though? Let's get our handy-dandy sledgehammer back out. Yeah, we're also going to be demolishing that. Perfect. Oh, here's Tom. Why are you calling me now? I already opened every single door in the...
Hello, my favorite flipper. I can't wait to share something with you. Everyone is so thrilled that you took over this renovation. The townsfolk are really impressed with your work in Pinnacove. So, thanks to the successful fundraising, and with you being in charge, we can trust that the work will be finished this time.
Oh, yeah. And it's gonna look dang good. I am a professional.
And you prove that with every house you fix. Gotta tell ya. Your work makes an impact around town.
He's trying to butter me up.
And Jane's Bookshop Cafe.
He glazing.
Their business
he is glazing.
Or David's Rental. I met him the other day, and he told me it's booked for the next few months. So you're not only improving houses, but the lives of people who own them as well. Isn't it awesome?
Yeah. Yeah, glad to help.
Everyone in Pinnacove is glad to have you.
We're just here for the money, right? We're just here for the money.
Community. Though, I have to confess something. When you first reached out to me, I wasn't sure you'd be able to make it. And to ask about the Driftwood House renovation right away, that's boldness you don't see every day. So, I decided to give you a chance. Worst case scenario, you'd discover house flipping wasn't for you. But you did it. And now the whole Pinnacove is rooting for you.
I mean, he doesn't realize that we've been flipping houses since he was in diapers, I'm sure. We've been at this for a while now. Thanks, I better get to work
on the job, as always.
Yeah, sorry, Tom.
I'll let you do the thing you're best at. And let me thank you again on behalf of the town of Pinnacove. We're all so grateful for everything you do here. And we hope you won't leave us after completing this renovation. Who knows what the future holds for a skilled house flipper like you. Till next time, my friend.
It's like he knew. It's like he knew this is the exit job. This is the final one. After this, we're out of here. Which, I mean, that could be the case, but I do still want to tackle some of my own personal flips. You know, like, we're not going to get any more jobs after this, obviously. But personal flips, we can still check those out. We can still do that. And now, we should actually be able to, like, change the stairs in houses. And I think they're also working on giving us the ability to change the roofs and things like that. So that'll be pretty helpful. What else we got to demolish now, dude? I'm itching for it. Here we go. Got a little bit more. This is going to open up the kitchen, or I guess this would be the dining room, into the living room area. This one's kind of weird because it's a community center. It's not really laid out as most houses are. Are we like done on perks? Oh no, we got flipper skills here. Eye for detail. When using flipper sense, you'll see the highlight for longer. You can find it all. Yeah, let's do that. Judging by the X on the wall. More destruction. More destruction, dude. I love it. I don't really remember there being anything upstairs on the third floor. It's very confusing, this stilted property. But I'm gonna just have a quick look around. Make sure I didn't miss anything. No, we're good. Nothing that needs demolished here. What about the crow's nest? The eagle's nest. Kind of sounds a little bit cooler than crow. Yeah, nothing up here, though, either. So, let's do one final jump for the day. If we can just get up there. Okay, that's real tricky. It's a lot easier in this corner. We've got a better run up. Now, unfortunately, I do think that's where we're going to have to wind things down at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.